Hello miners, Rusty coming at you. Today we're going to take a peek at an XTOUC knife, ETOUC. I got this off of Amazon for $28. They were having a 56 normal with a 50% off coupon. All you had to do was click a box. And 14C, just right at a 3-inch blade. It's got a slight drop point blade, tall flat grind, thumb studs and flipper. And this is a dark green micarta with the back spacer. We have a lanyard loop. I put on a Kaiser clip. There's a real edgy on the side, but this does not fit perfectly. You can see they have a recess in the handle. It did screw in, and well, we'll see. I think I can just adjust it by cutting some of this recess, cutting some of this micarta out. The bottom here was just thicker, if you will. It's milled out on the inside, and a button lock. And the button lock again is a little deeper, and it's going to secure down inside here, less at the top of the blade and more in the middle. There's a piece that comes over right here to hit this backstop, which I guess is a fair size. I would like to see bigger. And I compare these a lot to Remet knives. I have been in contact with Remet, and I asked them about this brand, and they said it's irrelevant. I said, are you guys related to XTOUC? And he said not relevant. Oh, he didn't want to answer. I don't know if they're competitors or sister companies or what. Anyways, enough about that. So let's talk about the action. Well, in my opinion, very nice, snappy flipper. Now, interesting, what I've learned, some more, if you are just constantly fidgeting, it will get to a point where it loses that snap. And I've seen, I think LTK took his apart, and this button goes into, they need a hole over here, and he said his was full of, grease. And I think that causes this button to, when you close it, maybe kind of slowly suck itself out, and return to to create a full detent, which is strong. In fact, mine's strong enough. I have a hard time with the finger flip, but man, it's nice here. The drop is good. The button action is good. The ergos are good, not great. We got some contouring right here on the edges and places here. So we're going to put this down. We're going to do a slight comparison to the Kaiser original. Now this dollar is now running $82, and I think I paid $54 or $57 when they had a sale. So comparing the two, $28, again, that's on sale. So let's say $58. So for $30 more, you get 154 cm steel, and you get G10 with carbon fiber overlay. Let's see here. Now the detent is not as strong, but it's still snappy enough. Button lock actually has a little bit of a stick. When I first got this, it had I had to oil it, so it was a bit, what shall we say, not as smooth as this one. So let's just take a peek here. Cutting edge. The Kaiser is 3.27, and I think this Remet advertises as 2.98. But in terms of cutting edge, it's very competitive with the Kaiser. Let's take a peek at thickness. The Kaiser barely a win on that. Whew. But I think this weighs in at 4.5 ounces, and this weighs in about 2.6. Pocket clip, the original is a nice design. This one works, original, but does cut into my fingers. And I like the looks of the Kubi on it better, but anyways, we'll go ahead and wrap that up here. Of course, maybe show off the blade a little. It reminds me of kind of a mini Civivi Conspirator. So you guys check these out if they ever get into that $30 range again. I think they're a decent pickup. All right, thanks for tuning in.